Namaste to all our distinguished guests here present and friends from media houses, not just from Nepal, but from abroad as well. Thank you so much for your time and thank you for supporting MUN family from day one. Today, we're here to gather, we all are gathered here for a very auspicious occasion. We are here to celebrate, of course, but of course, we are here to talk about something very important that our reigning queen Anshika Sharma is going to share you all in some time. As we all are aware, last year, 2020, despite the pandemic, despite doing a lot of virtual conferences like this for Miss Universe Nepal, we hosted a very grand event, Miss Universe Nepal 2020, on December. And the event received a lot of appreciation, a lot of positive messages. And from day one, we always focused on brave, bold, beautiful, giving the best chances, giving the best opportunity to all our participants who are participating. And of course, focusing on the social advocacies and social issues each participants believed on. And we also encouraged them to do the best with the best resources they had from their own side. And we're very proud to announce that today we're here to talk about Anshika Education Welfare Foundation. And she will be herself sharing her visions and mission towards this big goal that she has for her future ahead. Now, ladies and gentlemen, everyone present out here, without further delay, I would also like to acknowledge all our distinguished guests present out here. We have our National Director of Miss Universe Nepal 2020, Nagma Shrestha, here with us. Thank you, Nagma, for being here. We also have our top 5 winner of Miss Universe Nepal 2020, starting with our reigning Miss Universe Nepal 2020, Anshika Sharma. We have our first runner-up of Miss Universe Nepal 2020, Sujita Basnet, here with us. We have our second runner-up of Miss Universe Nepal 2020, Ninakant Mandal. Our third runner-up of Miss Universe Nepal 2020, Dikta Thapa. Fourth runner-up, Nancy Khadka, Miss Universe Nepal 2020. Thank you so much to our top 5 for being here. And yes, without further delay, I would like to leave the floor to our National Director of Miss Universe Nepal, Nagma Shrestha, for the welcome remark.
Well, thank you so much, Subeksha. Hi, everyone. You all look lovely, the ones who I can see right now. And to all our media friends from Nepal and from outside of Nepal as well, thank you so much for joining us this evening in Nepal, but I'm sure it's different time zones in different parts of the world. But thank you so much for being here. Once again, as the National Director of Miss Universe Nepal, I would like to welcome friends from media and the pageant fraternity and our top 5 winners, and of course, our beautiful host for this evening, Subeksha Khadka, on behalf of Brave, Bold, Beautiful Private Limited. Well, Brave, Bold and Beautiful, as the official franchisee of Miss Universe in Nepal, in 2020, we hosted our first pageant and Miss Anshika Sharma was crowned as Miss Universe Nepal 2020. Anshika will be representing Nepal in Miss Universe, which is being held on May 16th, 2021 in Florida, USA. Brave, Bold, Beautiful is committed to help her in every way possible to represent Nepal in the best manner possible and be poised to win Miss Universe, becoming the first Nepali to win an international pageant. Our aspiration is to host Miss Universe finals in Nepal in the coming years, bringing the attention of the entire world to all that we have to offer. Going back to my story once again. When I helped bring the franchise to Nepal back in 2017, I achieved a lifelong dream of mine, my dream to represent my country in the grandest international pageant in the world, which was Miss Universe, which is Miss Universe, a pageant that stands for so much more than just beauty. Standing as the first Nepali to represent in Miss Universe, I felt that I should do what I can to ensure that other aspiring women can get an opportunity to compete and stand where I was standing as well. On the back of a successful pageant in 2020, I am happy with the manner in which our preparations are coming along for the Miss Universe finals. Anshika, who shares our vision, is so determined to represent Nepal to the best of her abilities. Her progress as she prepares every day with so many shoots, training sessions, and activities is truly remarkable. She carries the spirit, hopes, and dreams of all the women who have helped create the platform on which we all stand today. From our all-women ambassadors, judges panel to well-wishers, I am proud to be able to say that Miss Universe Nepal is a leadership platform for women by women. And I am so proud that Anshika is the first winner from Miss Universe Nepal, representing our country on the Miss Universe stage. Anshika really surprised us with the decision to use all her prize money of rupees 10 lakh for a charitable cause. It takes a big heart to take such a leap. Kudos to you, Anshika. Well, Anshika Education Welfare Foundation is the beginning of a beautiful journey for Anshika and the lives she is about to touch. She has truly taken the opportunities that pageantry can bring about and created something that has personally inspired me. Before we hear more about Anshika's Foundation for Education Welfare from her, let's take a look at her journey so far to bring the light of education into the lives of children from underprivileged families, her foundation, and its vision going forward. So we are going to show you the video, but a gentle reminder to everyone to keep their mics on mute during the video.
It takes a village to educate a child, and several unheard stories stand as proofs. Selina Murmu is a young girl striving to fulfill her dream. Her family lives in one room, set up as a whole house made up of mud. Every day she walks for an hour just to reach school. She has never used sanitary products in her life and often misses school during her period as it is uncomfortable. Alongside her unheard story, there I came across yet another one. A young boy who comes from a similar scenario, Bimal Bikal. His parents work as laborers and struggles to have a proper meal. Believe it or not, he carries one notebook for all the subjects for an entire semester, and he has never worn a proper shoe or carried a bag. When asked what he wanted, he said a pair of socks, a jacket, and a notebook. Their reality filled my heart with compassion. A young boy, they say, education is the movement from darkness to light. Rightly so, it shaped me to become who I am today and helped me and my family to rise from poverty. I'm that child
Hi guys. Okay. Subeksha is in mute apparently. Ruby, can you please unmute her? Okay. All right, we're going to do that one more time. Well, it happens, guys. So we're going to play the video, and just a quick update about the video. We are also going to premiere the video exactly at 6 p.m. Nepal time. Subeksha?
Yeah. One more time. Sorry for that technical difficulties, but we would like to play the video one more time, and let's have a look. Team, can we play the video?
It takes a village to educate a child, and several unheard stories stand as proofs. Selina Murmu is a young girl striving to fulfill her dream. Her family lives in one room set up as a whole house made up of mud. Every day she walks for an hour just to reach school. She has never used sanitary products in her life and often misses school during her period as it is uncomfortable. Alongside her unheard story, there I came across yet another one. A young boy who comes from a similar scenario, Bikal. His parents work as laborers and struggles to have a proper meal. Believe it or not, he carries one notebook for all the subjects for an entire semester, and he has never worn a proper shoe or carried a bag. When asked what he wanted, he said a pair of socks, a jacket, and a notebook. Their reality filled my heart with compassion. They say education is the movement from darkness to light. Rightly so, it shaped me to become who I am today and helped me and my family to rise from poverty. I am that child who wants the village helped, and I have now become an empowered woman who wants to help educate the village. With the hope that my story could be the story of many unheard and underprivileged children, in 2018, my friends and I started providing scholarship programs to a few underprivileged children in the remote western part of Nepal. Upon being crowned Miss Universe Nepal, I received a platform and a motivation to reach out to more unheard and overwhelming stories and extend the project in the eastern part of Nepal. I traveled back to my hometown Thapa to hear the stories of more children to help them achieve their hopes and dreams.
घरको आर्थिक अवस्था कमजोर छ बहिनी पनि पढ्नलाई रहर गर्छ तर हामी पढाउन सक्दैनौं दिदीले मुनीलाई पढाउनेमा हामी धेरै खुसी छौं
I established my own foundation and collaborated with 4 different schools to support the needs of 14 students who were in the verge of dropping out. I have promised these children to support them until they are capable of supporting themselves.
मेरो नाम अवेश वेदी हो म 9 कक्षामा पढ्छु ठुलो भएर सिभिल इन्जिनियर बन्ने विचार छ मम्मी यसो अब ककलले बोलाएको बेला कामहरु गर्न जानुहुन्छ अनि बुझ्ने यसो घरमा पढिरहेको छ त्यस्तै त्यति इन्कम राम्रो छैन यसो बोनी गरेर खानुपर्छ ककले अब माग्दै जानुपर्छ अरूको घरहरुतिर प्लस 2 पढिसकेपछि पनि सिभिल इन्जिनियरिङमा नाम लेखाउन निकै नै अप्ठ्यारो हुन्छ त्यसको लागि 20 कोर्सहरु पुरा गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ झापामा क्लास भएन भने काठमाडौँ गएर पढ्नुपर्ने हुन्छ त्यसको लागि तपाईबाट सहयोगको अपेक्षा राख्दछु
I am here to create a ripple effect. I I believe someday these children will go on to achieve their dreams and create the same opportunity for more underprivileged youth and contribute to the society. Educate the children and watch them change the world.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was the video. Anshika's journey begins here as she starts with Anshika Education Welfare Foundation, and we're so proud of Anshika, and we wish her a very good luck. तपाईँहरू सबैले सुनि नै हाल्नुभयो Anshikaले as विनिङ अमाउन्ट जितेको जुन 10 लाख रुपियाँ छ यो अन्शिकाको आफ्नै फाउन्डेसन एडुकेसन फाउन्डेसनमा नै उसले प्रयोग गर्नेछ र यसको बारेमा उसले आफैले नै केही भन्न पनि चाहिरहेको छ तपाईहरुमाझ since we also have our international media here with us we're using English most of the time but yes we're proud of Anshika and presenting the floor to Anshika to share her project with all of us. Over to you, Anshika.
Thank you so much, Subeksha. Good evening, everyone from Nepal. National Director Nagmadi, my SAS sisters, the team of Miss Universe Nepal organization, and friends from media and pageantry fraternity. Thank you very much for your presence. I really appreciate you taking your time out to be here and supporting my advocacy. As I said in the video, educate the children and watch them change the world. I'm sure that you got to know about my cause through my video. But before I begin sharing about what Anshika Education Welfare Foundation is doing and will do in future, let me go back and share with you why I'm so passionate about this and what makes me do what I'm doing right now. It is undeniable that education empowers people and make them realize their self-worth. The education that I received in my life made me who I am today. It made me more receptive to challenges, and it helped me to understand what value I can add to this world. Growing up, I was very well aware that I was privileged enough to receive education. And there are few children in Nepal and in the world who are deprived of quality education. So with the hope that my little contribution can help these children live their hopes and dreams, in 2018, I started a private initiative with my friends to support 10 underprivileged children in western part of Nepal, which is Jumla. Now, after 3 years, after being crowned Miss Universe Nepal, I got this motivation and resources, of course, to reach out to more children and amplify my cause. This is why and how I started my foundation. So the main objective of my foundation is to assess the needs of students who are in the verge of dropping out and supporting them to continue going to school. I've started this work from my own hometown, Thapa, and I recently visited there to assess the needs of the students and selected 14 students whom I will be supporting until they graduate. For this, I have collaborated with so it was quite challenging journey, but because I had the passion and the determination to help these children, I think I got this with the support of my family and of course Miss Universe Nepal organization. So not only this, but I hope that my work will add more number of children to my foundation, and I can extend this project in other parts of Nepal as well, and hopefully to the world. And I envision these children will acknowledge the support they are receiving while growing up and get motivated to give back to the community in however way they feel is necessary and in however way they enjoy the most. With that said, I cannot thank enough my family and Miss Universe Nepal organization for wholeheartedly supporting my cause. I also want to add that if not for the crown, it would be so difficult for me to continue with what I'm doing right now. I think this is the beauty of pageants. It helps you to amplify your voice and your cause, that too for a good purpose. I hope that you all will continue to support my cause and my journey to Miss Universe, which is happening in 16th of May in Florida, USA. As Nagmadi said, I'm working really hard, and with all your love, I think I will make Nepal proud. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Anshika, for those wonderful words and being that, ray of hope for all of us and to the youths of our country, because utilizing the resources what you have in hand and making the best of it and giving back to the society is what we all, we've been preaching about it since day one. And you being Miss Universe Nepal 2020, doing this with what you've won, such a huge title responsibility and giving back to it, it's so applaudable. And I wish you all the best. The entire team wishes you all the best. And to the friends in media, you've supported Anshika's journey from day one. I hope you will support while she goes away representing our beautiful country, homeland Nepal, in the international forum as well. Now, with that said, I would also like to remind you that we are live here right now on YouTube of Miss Universe Nepal, and the video that we just showcased, alikati glitches थियो. There were little glitches there because we're going live and internet connections and all that, but you will get to see the video, a full-fledged video at 6 o'clock. We will be airing it, premiering it on Miss Universe Nepal YouTube page. So yes, with that, now we also have our top 4 winners here with us, who are there, our first runner-up, second runner-up, and third runner-up, who are here to support our reigning queen, Anshika Sharma, for her new journey, venturing to support the less privileged from our hometown, children especially, supporting education. That is what builds the society. I would like to request Dikta Thapa, 4th runner-up, to share some few words and give away her best wishes to her fellow beauty queen, Anshika Sharma.
Sorry, just correcting. 3rd runner-up, Dikta Thapa.
So, namaste and greetings to everyone present here. So, Anshika, from the very beginning, I remember her advocating about child education with so much of passion. And today, watching her taking a step closer to her social service, I'd like to say that you have become an incredible example to many. And yes, education, without any doubt, is the greatest wealth one can have, no matter who you are and where you go. And truly, I believe in you that you'll create that ripple effect and yes, bring the light to the world and try to change it through education. So whatever you are doing, I'm really proud of you, and I'll always be there to support you. You have already made us proud, and I believe in you that you'll make us proud. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dikta. Over to you, Nancy.
Namaste and a very warm greetings to all of you all. First of all, Miss Universe Nepal team, thank you so much for having me here. And our National Director, Nagmadi, beautiful host, Subeksha, and the entire media team, thank you so much for having us here and giving us all of your time. Our reigning queen, what do I say about her? She is actually doing amazing in her own field and about advocacy, educating the children. I think we all know that the children are the future of our nation, and that's the only wealth. The education is the only wealth that nobody could steal. And I think you are doing tremendously well, Anshika. I wish you nothing but the best. And I bet that the universe is calling you, and the glorious crown will be coming back in Nepal for the first time, creating history. So lots of love to you. And I hope whatever happens for a good reason, and you're right there. right there in the corner. All the best, love. Lots of love.
Thank you so much, our fourth runner-up, Nancy Khadka. Now over to you, second runner-up, Nina Kant Mandal.
Namaste. Hello, everyone. Greetings. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm so happy to be here. And Anshika, I'm just so proud of you. Honestly, you're a true representation of an empowering, a strong woman leader who's bringing change, who's bringing such a great cause into the lives of so many children across Nepal and also, I hope, across the world, as you said. And good luck with your cause. Good luck with your future adventures. And of course, good luck with Miss Universe. I'm sure that you will be bringing the crown back home, that you'll make all of us proud. You're already creating a history, and I believe you'll create even more history with this. So go Sash Sister.
Thank you so much, Nina. And now I would like to request our first runner-up of Miss Universe Nepal 2020, Sujita Basnet, to share some few words.
Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for having us here today. It gives me so much joy to be a part of an event so wonderful and so prestigious. And Anshika, I just want to say I am so tremendously proud of you, girl. You have not only stepped into the role of our first Miss Universe Nepal as a pioneer of this title, but you've also stepped into the role of a leader. And I'm so excited to see where this leadership takes you and the entire platform. Education is something that we both share as a common platform for both of us. And I'm so, so proud that you're taking this step to not only support the young kids of Nepal, but across the world. And I hope that the impact that you make in Nepal leaves not only a rippling effect within the country, but around the world. And it's so important that you're doing this because now the world gets to see what Nepal is all about. And I'm so excited to see you at the Miss Universe stage. I know you're going to kill it. You're going to do an amazing job. And we're here behind you, girl, rooting you on and supporting you all the way. Lots of love.
Thank you so much, Sujita. And I must say that all these top five, they're in different parts of the country and in the world as well. But despite the odds, despite the situation, they're here supporting each other. I hope this sisterhood goes a long way. Now with that, we've completed the official announcement of Anshika Foundation as well. Since we have media friends here, if you have any questions regarding the foundation and the project, you may put your questions forward. You might just type the questions in the chat box, or we can also unmute your mic and do a live chat conversation. सम्पूर्ण प्रेस साथीहरूलाई फ्लोर खुलेको चाहिँ जानकारी दिन चाहन्छु यदि केही प्रश्नहरू छ भने तपाईले राख्न सक्नुहुन्छ.
Yeah, and also one more thing, can we please see all of you? You can actually turn on your video now. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. Hi, Norman is there. Jian is there.
Hello, Nagma.
Hi, George. Hi, everyone. Oh,
Hi,
so
everyone.
happy to see you all.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, girls. Hello, everyone.
Hi. All right. So, okay, Miss You updates. Okay, I see your message here. All right. Thank you so much. So if you guys have any questions related to the project or any other thing, then please go ahead. You can unmute yourself and ask the question. Norman, I see your hand raised there. Yeah.
Actually, I have two questions for Anshika. Right. I wanted to ask about Miss Universe related, but let's focus on this foundation first. Anshika, when you selected the 14 underprivileged children for your foundation, did you also consider their academic potentials? The reason why I'm asking is because it's like a scholarship thing as well. Like you will give free education for the children, but of course they also have the responsibility to meet the academic requirements or the academic objectives of schooling. Did you consider their academic potentials as well, Anshika?
Thank you for that question, Norman. My objective is to help children to go to school. If they cannot go to school, they might not get the chance to study and get that grades. So my sole focus was those students who were in the verge of dropping out because they couldn't afford to go to school. I found that if you help children and let them know how important education is. If there is a guidance, be it myself or from the principal or from the teachers, I think they will be able to get that grades. For me, especially grades are not that important because it is when you go to school, it's not just about exams and getting the grades. It is also about learning life skills. So that is my main focus right now. It's letting the because education is the basic human rights, and letting these children get that human right is my sole focus right now.
Thank you, Anshika. I have a second follow-up question for you. Your guiding proverb for this foundation is, it takes a village to educate a child. Now, let's reverse it. You have already selected the 14 children. Is it possible for these 14 children in return to educate the village to respect their right for education? Because, if they come from underprivileged families, it's possible that in the process of fulfilling the education, their parents perhaps economically would need their help and support for the daily sustenance as well. So instead of focusing 100% on education, they might ask their children to help us raise some money to buy food for us and everything like that. So the question is it also possible for these 14 children in return to educate the village to respect their right for education?
Absolutely. As I said in the video, I am that child who is now helping the village to educate others. So what I envision is these children growing up and doing so good in their life that they are able to help others in that village and support their family and rise their family from poverty. As I said earlier, it is very evident that few children, they do not go to school. They miss out on school because they have to help their parents in their household activities or to raise money for their family. But what my foundation is also doing is counseling the parents so that they know the importance of education. I think it is very important not just for a child to go and it doesn't solely depend on the child if he wants to study or not. There should be a support from their family. So definitely the focus of my foundation is helping the parents educate as well. For that, I will be raising funds or collecting a team who can actually go to that location and counsel these parents as well.
Yes, I like that counseling part. Thank you so much for answering my questions, Anshika. Best of luck in Hollywood, Florida for Miss Universe.
Thank you so much.
Make Nepal proud.
Thank you.
All right, I think we have a question from Adam as well.
Hi everyone. Hello.
Hi Adam.
Hello guys. It's my pleasure to finally meet all of you. So Anshika, my question to you is, what have been the challenges that you have encountered while doing this advocacy? The reason I ask this question, as we all know, we are in a pandemic right now, and the state of education or the learning of these children have been severely impacted. So what do you think? Do you think continuously learning is something that these children would still be able to do despite what is happening right now?
Definitely, with the pandemic, few children could not go to school or could not get access to online education as well because they are not capable of affording internet in their house. But things are going good now. The pandemic is coming to an end, and while I started the work for my foundation, it was already so there was not any issues about pandemic in that location. So, but I would like to share a few stories about what I used to do previously. So I was supporting 10 students in the western part of Nepal, and it was during pandemic. So these children could not afford internet. So, but they all had radios in their home. So the school started providing classes through radio. So I think it's not just the support that I am giving. My collaboration with the school, with the principal, is also supporting these children to receive education. So I'm very grateful to the principal who started radio learning. I think that is a very great idea, something that I never thought of. So the pandemic is there, definitely, but learning should not stop. I'm after that.
All right. Thank you, Anshika, and good luck on your journey to Miss
Adam.
Universe very soon.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Adam, for that question. And next, I think in line we have Mr. Jian Lasala.
Hi everyone. Can you guys hear me?
Hi,
Yes.
Namaste.
Yeah, namaste. And mabuhay. Thank you so much for having me here. And I'm so happy to finally meet everyone. Nina and Sujita and Anshika and Nancy, we've been communicating through Instagram. Nagma, thank you so much for inviting me. And such an honor to meet the National Director of Miss Universe Nepal. So first of all, Anshika, congratulations on your advocacy. I got so emotional while watching the video because I can actually relate to what you're doing because, you know, I go to the slums of Tondo and then in Manila, and then we evangelize and we do feeding programs. So with what you're doing, you're actually planting seeds. And don't you worry, because every step of the way, God will definitely guide you in the things that you would do. So I'm sure you've already mentioned this in our interview. This should be coming out soon. So what inspired you to actually do such a cause wherein, you know, most of the people would actually just give up on the first step because of the financial needs of this cause? So what inspired you to actually take that first step and be bold in actually continuing it?
Thank you, Jian, for that question. You asked this multiple times, so I'm going to answer this. So I would say just the fact that education empowers people is the very fact that I have started this. I'm here because of the education I received. My family is so my whole life I have been in a family who is very into charity works, and I've seen my family contribute towards the society. My father works for the welfare of the children in Nepal, and every time he comes home from a field visit, he would share me stories of these children. And from a very small age, I was very well aware that a lot of children in Nepal are not so privileged as I am. And since I have always been into charity and always and have this strong sense about education, importance of education, I started this in 2018 after my graduation, when I felt empowered enough to help others. So that's how I started, and as I said, I strongly feel that education is going to resolve so many issues in the world. That's why I'm advocating for education.
Yes, thank you. And then one more question. So what is the long-term plan for your foundation? What is the end goal? Like after winning perhaps Miss Universe and after, you know, your reign as Miss Universe Nepal, what is your end goal and your long-term plan?
Regardless of the title and regardless of where I would be in next few years, in next 10 years, I will be continuing to support these 14 children. So as I already mentioned, that I will be supporting them until they graduate, until they are capable of supporting themselves. But my other focus would not just limit this number of children for my foundation. I would also like to build a team and also reach out to other children in Nepal and in the world, so that I do not limit myself to supporting only 14 children, but so many others that I can touch lives of. And the end goal is when these children grow up and start supporting themselves, they will be also helping others like I did. So that's the end goal.
Wow, thank you, Anshika. And I just want to honor your heart. Keep a very pure heart. And I will continue to pray for you. And hopefully we can meet you here in the Philippines if, you know, time permits. So congratulations, Anshika. And thank
Thank you
you.
so much, Gian. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jian, for that wonderful question. And moving forward, next we have a question from Pageant Impress, George Gurung.
Hi, Anshika. How are you?
Hi, George. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. You look absolutely lovely. And I just want to quickly say that the video is absolutely inspirational and you're doing an absolutely amazing job. So you should be very proud of yourself.
Thank you.
As you know, the Nepal's literacy rate is quite low, right? It's only 59.72% for women. How do you think the Nepali government can improve the literacy rate of Nepal?
I think giving access to education to everyone. I always root for free education. But not just that, it's not just about the finance that the school is asking for the students. It's also about what resources we provide to these children. So it comes down to very small things that limit children to go to school. For example, in rural parts of Nepal, students have to walk for hours to reach to school. And this is so demeaning that they leave school or drop out of school so that they do not have to travel like a long hours. 2 to 4 hours is a big deal in a day. I think building infrastructure, providing good quality teachers. We also have talked a lot about providing safe drinking water, food trucks in schools. So I think everything combined would help children to go to school and receive education. So it's not just about providing free education, it's also about looking into other aspects that would limit students to go to school. Thanks, George.
That's amazing. I have one more question for you, if you don't mind. So as you know, Miss Universe is happening in 2 months' time, right, in USA. How is the preparation going for Miss Universe 2020?
Oh, it's going so strong. I am so pumped up to go and represent my country at Miss Universe. I've been receiving trainings and guidance from a lot of people. Nagmadi is here. My coach Sakil is helping me day in, day out to groom myself. And personally, I'm also being mentally strong, physically strong, and getting into that space where I feel that I am the one who is going to make Nepal proud for the first time in the history of pageantry in Nepal. So I'm really pumped up and I'm really excited to represent everyone, all the Nepalese. And as I said, making Nepal proud is my goal.
And I'm sure you will. All the best for Miss Universe 2020.
Thank you, George.
Thank you so much, George, for that question. And yeah, thank you to our international media friends for such an active participation. I see our Nepali media friends are there as well. हाम्रो पत्रकार मित्रहरूमा केही प्रश्नहरू छ भने प्लिज राखिदिनु होला. So I'm requesting our Nepali media friends to ask any questions if they have. All right, looks like we do not have any questions further. Now with that, Dagma, should we take a moment?
Yeah, I think I have a question from Norman, so
okay.
I'm ready.
Dagma, okay, I wanted to ask this from for Anshika, but since you're the national director, might as well ask you first. Of course, as national director of Miss Universe Nepal, you want Anshika to bring home the first Miss Universe crown for Nepal, right? And if she does that, will you be pressured to host Miss Universe for Nepal very soon?
I am so ready to get that pressure, actually, Norman. I have been saying this since the beginning of our press conferences that we really want to host Miss Universe in Nepal very soon. 2020 was a very interesting year for all of us, and we were not expecting it to be such a year. But hopefully, Miss Universe is picking up. All the pageantry is picking up in different parts of the world as well. And Our goal is definitely, Norman, to win Miss Universe crown for Nepal. It's been a long time that Nepal has been representing in international pageants. Miss Universe, we are still young at Miss Universe. It's just our 4th year, but through our organization, Anshika is the first one to represent. And we've already been creating a lot of history in Nepal, becoming the first inclusive pageant in Nepal, allowing NRNs to compete in Nepal. And we want to be the first one to, win Miss Universe crown as well for Nepal and creating history again and again. But to your question, definitely, we are such a lovely, happy people in Nepal, and we would love to show that happiness, share that happiness with the universe. So yes.
Best of luck with that. And one final question. I want one final question for Anshika. This is just a fun question for you. I know it's still the pandemic, and we're not even sure if by the time you go to Hollywood, Florida, if you will be assigned roommates or you will just be staying solo in each per room. So while in competition, if you are given a choice for a roommate, let's say you have a roommate, for example, would you prefer a roommate who is potentially a friend for life? Or would you like a roommate who is one of the top contenders, strong contenders among pageant sites around the world, who will challenge you every single day of the competition to give your A game every minute of the day? Which of the two will you choose and why?
I would choose both in one. Why not having a top contender and learning from her and sharing my knowledge and wisdom, and also making her friends for life? I think I would love to have both the qualities in one person. And I'm sure that all the women, all the 69 women that we have today who are competing at Miss Universe, I think they all have these qualities, and it doesn't matter who my roommate would be. I think I would have a strong rapport with anyone who would be my roommate.
Thank you for that, Ashik. I'm sure you might have Miss Universe Philippines as roommate because you are advocating for education, and Rabia is an ambassador for education here. So there's a common thread already. Best of luck in Miss Universe, Anshika.
Thank you, Norman.
Yeah, thank you so much, Norman, for that fantastic question. And I see that Anshika has, been training herself really well because she's been giving such sharp answers, and I'm so impressed. Good job, Anshika. And to all our media friends, thank you so much for participating. Now, with that, I believe we're almost at the end of today's official announcement of Anshika's foundation. We would like to request our National Director, Nagma Shrestha, for her closing remark.
Wow, this whole session, for a minute, I felt like it was a question and answer, or rather an interview round of a Miss Universe pageant itself. Guys, if you have more questions, just shoot the questions. It's it's just preparing Anshika for her performance at Miss Universe. But I really appreciated it, everyone, whoever participated by asking questions to Anshika, and whoever made it in this virtual press conference. The reason to go virtual was we're kind of addicted to it now. We did more than half of the pageant virtually in 2020. Only the last part was physical pageant. But the main objective of doing this was obviously to announce Anshika's Education Welfare Foundation. And also we wanted to share this announcement with not just Nepali media, but our friends from different parts of the world as well. So I really appreciate it that you made it to our press conference. Finally, what I would like to say is let's just make this happen, Nepal. It's our time to win Miss Universe, to bring the crown home. Now, more than ever, Anshika needs your support and our collective belief that together we can do this. If you're someone who wants to be a part of Anshika's journey to winning Miss Universe in Florida, USA, I invite you to come on board. We would love to have more partners through this beautiful yet powerful journey that will be viewed by millions. contact us on our email that you can find. It can be found on our website and our social media as well. Well, Miss Universe Nepal for us, it obviously started in the year 2020. And since then, we have been creating history in Nepali pageantry, from being the first inclusive pageant to being all digital to showcasing Nepal's first ever swimsuit round on a national television. For this, I would like to thank all our contestants, our top 18 contestants, and obviously our top 5 amazing winners. I'm so proud of all of you. Well, I'm more confident than ever that with Anshika and her advocacy on education, we will create history again by winning the Miss Universe crown this year. Come join us. Let us take this brave, bold, and beautiful journey together. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Nagma, for that enthusiastic and encouraging message for Anshika, and to everyone watching us right now. Yes, we are going to support Anshika in her Miss Universe journey. I hope you all too. And I believe there is one more question from our friends from media, Miss Logi. Yes, please go ahead if you have a question for her.
Yeah, hi everyone, and thank you, Miss Universe Nepal, for having us here. So my question for Anshika, this is a 3-part question related to the tagline of Miss Universe Nepal, which is brave, bold, and beautiful. So what has been the bravest thing that you faced as a Miss Universe Nepal, the boldest move that you did to prepare for Miss Universe, and the most beautiful lesson that you learned throughout the journey?
Oh, thank you for that question, first of all. I think the bravest thing was definitely to decide to participate at Miss Universe Nepal, because that is one way through which I could reach to the stage of Miss Universe. I was always so much fascinated and so much inspired by all the women who are representing their countries at Miss Universe. And I wanted myself to be that person as well. I think having that thought and that determination to represent my country is definitely the bravest thing that I've done. I would say being bold is something that requires you to learn every day and own your mistakes, and just never look back and move ahead with what you have. So I know that throughout this journey, I've made mistakes. I've learned so much from them as well. And not being focused on the negative sides of myself, and always focusing on positive, and always believing that I'm worth it. I'm worth the crown, and I'm worth the crown. I'm worth the contendership at Miss Universe. I think that is the boldest movement that I think I've done. I think the whole journey is beautiful for me. This is something that I always strive for, being a representative for Miss Universe and preparing myself, grooming myself to be that strong version of myself. So the whole journey has been beautiful, meeting all the amazing mentors and receiving their guidance has been beautiful. Making friends from, not just from Nepal, but from all over the world. My top 5 SAS sisters, and also other 18 contestants of Miss Universe Nepal. I think making the friends for life has been the beautiful thing for me. Yeah, thank you. I think it was a beautiful question. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and thank you, well done, and good luck on your Miss Universe journey.
Thank you.
One more time, thank you to all our press friends, and wish you all the best, Anshika, for your journey ahead. Keep doing us proud, and we're always there to support us. With that said, thank you for your precious time. Despite the odds, you all are here. I'm glad you all are here, and you'll keep supporting Anshika's journey virtually. And yeah, let's do this for Nepal. With that, let's end our conference here today.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. And let's do one final group photo, please.
Sure.
So,
thank you.
I humbly request everyone to turn on their videos. Come on, Pageantry Nepal is here as well. Miss you updates. I did see your message. I know you are at work, but thank you so much, Nika, for coming here. All right, Shubham, hi.
Hi, Didi. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. All right. Hey, Miss Universe logo people, I think you can turn on your video as well. They're my team, by the way, guys. All right, even the logo would look better actually in the photo. All right, that's it. That's it. I'm taking a snap now. Smile, everyone. One more. I see the heart, Nancy. Thank you so much.
Wow. Virtual events can be good as well. Yeah, it can be
You
fun.
should now.
Right. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Thank you so much once again, Norman, Jian, Mr.
You're welcome, Nagma.
Adam, Pageant Nepal, George, Miss You Updates, from Nepal Media, Cyber Sangsar, Vijayji, Anusha, Rashmi, Ruby. She's from my team, actually. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Sujita, Nina, Dikta, Nancy, Anshika, and thank you, Subeksha.
Thank you.
Ciao.
See you all
Thank
soon.
you.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome.